Is gold prospecting something that really interests you? Stay tuned for this video because we're going to show you our latest purchase at On Point, one that we believe is going to be an ultimate game changer. Now, before we go any further, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, and stay tuned for many more videos around this kind of area. Right, let's get to it. So here we are, guys. Cold weather has finally hit here in Western Australia, and what does that mean for us? Gold time. That's right, we've caught the gold bug over the years, and for years we've been out chasing it. We've got our fair share, we've been successful, but we needed to take the next step. What's the next step? Purchasing our own detectors. Now, you probably just asked yourself, how did we go without purchasing our own detectors in the first place? How did we find gold? Well, that was simple. We head down to Reeds in Midland, Perth, WA, hire the detectors, and then head out the gold fields. Now, the advantage of doing this was we got to use many different types of detectors and work out what we thought were the best detectors for our needs. One of them was this, and this is our latest purchase here at On Point Adventures, GPZ 7000. Now, this, in our eyes, is one of the flagship models of the Minelab range for gold prospecting. Many are gonna have their own opinions, and this is just one of ours. What makes this, though, so fantastic? Well, I'm gonna tell you. All-in-one design with fantastic rechargeable batteries in it, so it lasts a while, and because it is that all-in-one unit, it is super light. For what it is, it's fantastic. Sure, you can put your back brace on with the sling and it helps a lot. However, if you didn't have that, then that's going to be no biggie with this machine. Other things that this machine has is GPS mapping technology. You're never going to get lost again, and you can actually mark the location of your favorite finds. How good is that? So some of the other things that I think holds this above its counterparts of the GPX range is stuff like how deep this particular detector finds stuff. So I mean, when this detector can boast finding even the smallest nuggets at 40% deeper than the GPX range, it means all your own old ground that you have worked in the past now becomes new ground again. Brand new ground. How good's that? Now look, don't forget, it's got the Super D coil technology, which gives it super sensitivity. The sensitivity of this coil is fantastic. Other things that give you the ultimate advantage is the simple menu system. Now, a detector that's well over the $8,000 mark, you'd be thinking, how complicated is this going to be? And in some people's minds, it would probably be somewhat intimidating. Now, I can tell you I'm a simple bloke. My girlfriend will tell you that, and so will my mum. But she says I got a face only a mother could love. I don't know what that means. Take what you wish. If I can work this out, so can you. And I'm telling you, I found this as simple could be. More simple than heating baked beans on the old stove. Fantastic. So with the simple menu system, it really does make a fantastic detector. Now, we've also got wireless audio freedom. Now, what does that mean? That means gone are the days where you've got to use earphones that have the coil strapped across your chest, all in your way, and it's out of the way. Wireless is really a great way of the future. Using their wireless technology means that you've got no cords dangling anywhere. And freedom is exactly what you're chasing when you're out in the gold fields, when you're hot, sweaty, you're starting to get a bit moody. Now, we've touched on the GPS locating and PC mapping. What does this mean? You log into your location and it really records everything, records all your hot spots and everything like that you really feel is great. Waterproof coil on this particular machine is down to 1 meter or 3 foot in the old scale. It's a good waterproof system. The whole machine itself is not waterproof like its counterpart, the SDC, which we will touch on in another video, don't worry. But you don't really require this particular metal detector to be fully waterproof. There's never a situation that I've found where I've needed it fully waterproof. The waterproof coil enables you to still gold prospect in thin streams, shallow streams, where there may just be a bit of water flowing through at the time of year that you head out. All in all, I can't see a situation where this machine won't stand out above the rest. Now, many will say that the best small nugget finder is the SDC 2300, and you know what, to be honest with you, it's amazing. In fact, we call it the vacuum cleaner. It is that good. However, the GPZ will find those small nuggets as well, but it's got the larger coil, and it's still got that capability to find the tiny nuggets right down deep. I'd highly suggest that you really get on to looking into one of these if it suits your budget. Now, as I mentioned before, at just below $10,000 or a little bit over, it is an expensive machine. However, if you're getting onto those deep reefs, why wouldn't you jump on something like this? It'll pay itself off, it really will, which is why we've spent the extra money to get something like this. Now let's unbox it for you and we'll see what's inside the package. So what comes in the GPZ box for your money? Let's find out right now. Now this is a brand new fresh seal from Minelab, and let's get her opened. So we'll peel this right back and off. There you go, keep that in your pocket. Don't leave it in the bush. Don't be naughty. Let's open this box and see what's inside. Look at that. Now, if that does not get a gold prospector excited, I don't know what will. More excited than a bunch of seagulls around a chip factory, I reckon. So anyway, we flip the coil up, and as you can see, it hides the worst part of me, my head, because it is that big. And what does a big coil mean? It means you're covering a lot more ground with a lot less effort. Absolutely brilliant. Now what we do like is we love the coil coming up the center of the shaft on the coil, and I think that's a fantastic option rather than having to wrap it around the outside of the shaft. Now usually with other detectors you are wrapping a coil around the outside of the shaft, and if that coil is moving, that cord is moving, then it can set the coil off at times, and you don't want that when you're chasing gold because you'll dig to China. We'll put this aside here. Here you've got your sling to help you out if you really feel like you need it. Fantastic after a long day out in the fields. I'm not going to unwrap this because I really like stuff to stay sealed as long as I can. We've got everything from our headphones here. Look, let's take them out actually, because everyone loves a nice set of headphones. It's been a bit difficult there. And this is one thing I can't understand from Minelab, and perhaps a question that Minelab could answer for me, is they boast this awesome wireless audio system, yet they give me headphones with a cord. What's the go with that? For 10 grand, I thought maybe some wireless headphones would have been in there, but look, that's okay. We're not going to complain over the finer things. And then the only thing that's left here is your GPZ battery pack, your main detector, which is absolutely light as light can be, super impressive. Carbon shafts in there to keep the weight of the detector down, arm cuffs, and of course your charging software. You've got all your instructions here in the lid that'll keep you going, and all the information you're going to need to be successful with this particular detector. Now, I'm not going to take it all out the package and get it running because there's plenty of other YouTube videos that cover this. However, what I can tell you in this particular video is we have used this detector in the past. This has found us a lot of gold, and it will find you a lot of gold as well. We couldn't recommend this particular detector enough, and we honestly believe that if you purchase this detector, you will be commenting down below saying thank you very much for the recommendation. Now on the comments, make sure you do put a comment down below. Let us know what you'd like to see in the gold season, because we are going to be doing a lot of it. And let us know what you think about this detector. Have you used one? Is there another detector on the market you like better? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, whack that bell, and stay tuned for our gold hunting adventures coming up. We'll catch you later.